Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're an MPC student trying to figure out what's next, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to look beyond the big names, IIT and NIT, and explore this whole universe of incredible career options that are just waiting for you. All right, let's jump right in.
Look, I totally get it. The pressure is just immense, right? It feels like there are only two doors to success, and if you don't squeeze through one of them, you're completely lost. It's such a common feeling, but I'm here to tell you it is absolutely not true.
The reality is, the path to a fantastic, fulfilling career is so much wider than just those two doors. So, in this explainer, we're going to unfold the map. We're going to explore some amazing new territories that you might not have even thought about yet. Okay, first up, let's talk to those of you who genuinely love your subjects, physics, chemistry, and math. I mean, if you're really passionate about the core technical stuff, there are some seriously powerful pathways for you. So, you love engineering? Awesome. A top-tier engineering career is totally within your reach, even outside of the IITs and NITs. We're talking about other super prestigious institutions like the IITs, BITS Pilani, and so many top-notch state and private colleges that are absolute powerhouses, especially in fields like AI and computer science.
And I mean, just look at the sheer number of opportunities here. Of course, you've got the JEE exams, but beyond that, there's BITSAT for BITS Pilani, VIDI EEE, SRM JEE, and a whole bunch of really strong state-level exams like MHT CET and WBJE. Every single one of these is a gateway to a great college.
So, what can you do, starting today? It's a simple three-step plan. First, use the JEE main syllabus as your foundation. Honestly, it covers the core for most of these exams. Second, you gotta be honest with yourself. Find your weak spots and really attack them. And third, practice, practice, practice. Get your hands on past papers and mock tests to nail your time management. But hey, what if you're less about building things and more about discovering why they work in the first place? Well, then the world of pure sciences might be calling your name. This is for the future researchers, the scientists, and you've got incredible institutions like the Indian Institute of Science, IISc, and the IISERs leading the charge. Now, getting in here works a little differently. Your 12th grade marks? They're often a really big deal. On top of that, the CUET is now a major gateway for central universities, and those elite institutes like IISc have their own specific entrance exams you've got to keep an eye out for. Your to-do list for this path is pretty straightforward. Start by researching the exact admission criteria for the BSc programs that really excite you. Then, double down on your board exam prep, because that percentage seriously matters. And finally, just stay organized. Keep a calendar for application dates for exams like CUET so you don't miss anything.
So what's the real difference here? Think of it this way. Engineering is all about application, using science to build practical solutions to problems. Pure sciences, on the other hand, is about discovery. It's about research and understanding the fundamental rules of the universe. So, which one of those gets you more excited?
All right, let's switch gears completely. What if you're less of a core science person and more of a visionary? Someone who thinks in terms of strategy, business, or creative solutions. If that sounds like you, then this next path is definitely for you.
Believe it or not, you can get a huge head start on a powerful management career right after 12th grade. We're talking about programs like a BBA or even a 5-year integrated BBA plus MBA from top institutes, including the super prestigious IIMs. It's basically a direct track to a leadership role.
And to get there, you'll need to crack exams like IPM-MAT for the IIMs, NPAT for NMIMS, or SET for Symbiosis. Plus, a lot of universities also use scores from DUJAT and CUET for their management programs. These tests are pretty much your key to the boardroom.
So your prep plan here looks a bit different. It's less about physics and chemistry and way more about sharpening your quantitative, logical, and verbal skills. Mock tests are absolutely vital for speed. And here's a pro tip. A daily newspaper habit is your secret weapon for boosting both your general knowledge and your English skills.
Now, for all the creative visionaries out there, if you're passionate about how things look and feel, about user experience, or about building beautiful spaces, then the super dynamic fields of design and architecture are calling your name. And hey, don't think for a second this is just about making things look pretty. The UI/UX industry alone is projected to grow by over 15% a year. This isn't just art, it's big business. This world has its own set of special keys to unlock the doors. For design, you're looking at exams like the NID DAT, UCEED, and the NIFT entrance exam. And if your dream is to shape the skylines of tomorrow, then the NATA exam is your gateway into the world of architecture.
Okay, this is super important. The key to design prep is the timeline. It's a journey of building a skill, not just cramming facts. You need to start now with daily sketching. Then, about 6 months out, you start focusing on mock tests for both the creative ability test and the general ability test. By exam season, you'll be ready to perform and show off that awesome portfolio you've built.
Okay, for our final section, we're shifting gears one last time. We're talking about a path that's defined by discipline, by dedication, and by a deep desire to contribute to the nation. This is the path of service.
If you're looking for a career that's filled with adventure, honor, and a huge amount of responsibility, you really don't need to look any further than the Defense Forces. And it's not just about combat. The armed forces are a massive, high-tech organization that needs engineers, cyber experts, logisticians, doctors. It's like a whole universe of careers all in one place. For you MPC students, the main gateway is the National Defense Academy Exam, or NDA. And here's the best part. It's conducted by the UPSC twice a year. That gives you 2 shots every single year to prove you've got what it takes. Now, prepping for the Defense Forces is unique because it's about mind, body, and awareness. First off, your physical fitness is absolutely non-negotiable. It's a huge part of the selection process. Academically, you need a rock-solid foundation in your school-level math and science. And just like with management, that daily newspaper habit is key for the general ability test. And finally, let's talk about a smart, long-term play, government and banking jobs. Now, most of these competitive exams happen after you graduate, but choosing the right degree now can give you a massive advantage. A BSc or BTech degree builds those analytical and quantitative skills that are the bedrock for exams like the civil services or for specialist roles in banks. Think of it as building your foundation today for a secure and really impactful career tomorrow. You know, after exploring all these options, from engineering to design to defense, it really all comes down to this one simple, powerful idea. The rankings, the salaries, the prestige, none of that stuff matters as much as finding the path that you are truly, genuinely passionate about. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. Forget about what everybody else expects for just a moment. Take a deep breath, look at all these possibilities we talked about, and just ask yourself, what is it that truly, genuinely excites me? Your answer to that question, that's your true north. Go follow it.